It's a small world. And as you perfect your skills, like it or not, you don't want to burn certain bridges because everyone kind of knows everybody, don't they? Are you going to grow up and be a 20-year-old that has a lot of social life and a whole lot of friends and did a lot of partying and then become a 30-year-old with no real skills and nothing to show for? I just watched a YouTube video, or I kind of skimmed through it. Hard to watch videos once you become a creator. You become really judgmental and picky on things, and oh, there's a long pause here and all that stuff. I watched a video. This guy was working in a warehouse for 13 years and quietly quit. That was the whole. I quietly quit, and I'm brave, and I worked and wasted 13 years. Of course you did. You worked in a freaking factory and didn't like your job the whole time and didn't get any fulfillment and didn't learn anything new. It sounds like you just stayed in the same position for that long. You sure as hell didn't show your worth. You didn't get any sense of accomplishment, and you let them drain you. You didn't put anything into it to get more out of it. This whole channel is about building people up, showing you guys what tools kept me motivated while I was in the field. That's literally what kept me going from day to day, was a chance to try a new tool that I had bought. If I was feeling like it was getting monotonous and whatever I was doing, you know, working as an electrician, building ground up buildings, running pipe, pulling wire, doing all that stuff before I became a lead man is what they call it. Before I became a lead person where I had a crew, it was, what tool am I going to get to use on the Monday, because I spent a little bit of my paycheck to better my tool arsenal so that I'd have a chance to not only learn something new the next day, but also like get a chance to do something fun and use a tool. And that's kind of what kept me going in the trade. So a lot of these tool channels, they're like, yeah, we like tools. This is cool what they do. But if you're in the field, you know that sometimes the tools is what keeps you going to get through the hard times. And when I show a hat like this on my channel and I get the comment, you're disrespecting the flag, that's one thing. That's one thing. Maybe. I'm also representing something, which is something that not a lot of people do anyway. So there's two ways to look at it. Sure, I'm disrespecting something. Is this disrespecting something, or is this speaking the truth? This is at least representing something. When I get comments that say that this deserves to be disrespected, you guys, you're just an unskilled 20-year-old that's going to grow up to be a piece of crap 30-year-old that has no set skills. Yeah, sure, your social life is good, and a lot of times it's not what you know, it's who you know, and that can help. But if you're not bettering yourself and you're just online just spewing filth, man, why did you decide that America deserves to be disrespected? How did you even come to that conclusion? I would love to know. Was it the fact that you woke up in a warm bed and probably had central heat and air in your house, and then you could say what you wanted to do online? Was that the part where you said America needed to be disrespected? Or was it the fact that you even had a phone to even type that message on? You know, you're just I don't even know what. I kind of want to keep it PG on here. I would say that you were just a spoiled brat that doesn't really know anything about the world and what the sacrifices of many have made for us. And, you know, I've got a lot of veteran friends that, you know, make the sacrifices that you know nothing about. And to say that America needs to be disrespected is just disgusting. Very disgusting. And kind of bothersome. And if you guys are going to comment stuff like that on the channel, we don't need you, man. This is a channel about building people up and showing you the tools, the conversation, how to troubleshoot, how to better your life, code, things like that. It's not it's not just to talk crap on that. I mean, I believe in, freedom of speech, obviously. Your comment's going to get deleted if you guys put things. I don't think I've ever deleted a comment on my channel. You've got it good. You've got it good whether you know it or not. If you got shoes on your feet, if you got a roof under your head, if you got a car to live in, if you got people to interact with, you've got it good. Now, I would challenge anyone, if you're in a monotonous job and you don't feel any sense of accomplishment, which is something we need as people, to feel like we accomplished something, not the right tool for this. I would say, go join a trade. It doesn't even have to be electrical. It could be any trade. Go join a trade. Just try it for a couple of weeks. And you're going to see that you're around a group of people that are working towards a common goal where you're not just for yourself. You're building something together. We are building this together. This stuff here is really good. It comes with that little needle right there. You can't go wrong with this stuff. So I would say just go try a trade and then let me know what you think about how your life is and how you perceive how everything works. The fair shake is up to you to find. Life isn't fair. That's the biggest rule that I can tell you in life. It's not fair and it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it just flat out sucks. And it's up to you to make it whatever you want it to be. When you look at some of these channels, I quit my job after 13 years and got nothing. I can't help but to think that's a little bit your fault. And then the comments that follow that, just, woe is me. Everyone owes me something. Yes, you should definitely quietly quit. Good for you. They don't deserve to have a 2 weeks notice because they fire us on the spot. It's that mentality that's going to keep perpetuating the stupidity of the whole matter, man. It's a small world. You're going to find out. It's a small world. And as you perfect your skills, like it or not, you don't want to burn certain bridges because everyone kind of knows everybody, don't they? So you might think that you're, oh yes, good for you, man, quietly quit. You might think that's empowering and hey, yeah, I didn't even give them a 2 weeks notice. They deserve it, blah, blah, blah. But everyone kind of knows everybody and you're still doing the same thing. You're probably just going somewhere else because you're stuck with a useless skill set or maybe only one skill set. You go into the trades, man, you can learn a little bit about everything. And the most important thing you learn about the trade when you're doing it, it's not the actual trade that you're working in. It's your mentality. It's your mental fortitude. It's your structural integrity. It's your doing the right thing when nobody's looking. It's all of that. It has nothing to do with now I can turn a screwdriver and I can turn it faster than the other person. It's, hey, I did the best that I can. And when I walk away from it, I know I did a good job. And when someone buys that building, they're going to look back and say, man, this guy must have really took pride in his work whenever he did that. And as you're driving through your city, you can go back and you say, hey, I worked on that building and I worked on that building. And you can tell your kids that, right? It's not like you don't want to tell anybody you didn't work on something because you know you did a shit job, right? And if you are the type of person right now and you're thinking about what jobs you did and you're thinking, damn, I don't think I'd be proud of that job or that location. You need to, self-reflect. You're entitled to your opinion, but I strongly disagree. Life sucks. It's not fair, but you got to make the best out of what you got. And that's all I have to say for you guys. We'll see you later.